Why is that so noisy? Oh, we got people around. Let me get rid of that so I don't have to hear me. So we got people on YouTube, on our podcast channel. This is what I'm putting on. I'm doing a lot of podcast interviews, so I'm also doing letting people watch on YouTube and to our membership too. Uh, and but tonight is a little different, okay? I got a lot of things I want to talk about. And one thing I want you to know, everybody, is here's a free link to a whole bunch of programs that I think will help everybody if you're a member or not. Members have everything I have forever. You could get. I mean, that's membership is $20, and man, I give you the kitchen sink, so you never have to worry about anything I have. You could have for $20 and get everything, plus the one-on-one help, which is really, and our one-on-one help comes from members. So it's really members helping members get government grants. So when they get something, then they share it with you on how to get it. So if you go to something called free, F-R-E-E, dot, Lesko, L-E-S-K-O, .com, and then slash free, F-R-E-E, and this is small letters, training. Okay, so that's, if somebody could write that in the text on YouTube would be great. Free.lesko.com slash then free training. So try that to make sure it works, okay? Because a lot of times things don't work when I say them. I checked it myself, so it should work, but I don't trust me. At 81, you should not trust me. Remember that. And that's important to know. Help me out. You make so many videos, but I can't get nothing out of nobody. Well, you're not looking in the right places. And that's the problem. And that's why Let's Go Help is here to help you do that. But I don't want to say that's the only way. You have to give me money to do something. I mean, I'm not the kind of person. I think you could do this without. But you have to get Google out of your head. Okay, so you can't get anything from watching all my videos. Now that can mean that you're not looking at the descriptions and you're not getting the sources and downloading it, because I'm open. I give you the websites for everything I talk about. But if it's just for general living expenses, here's what you do. Okay, and it's hilarious here. The food bank is on the rich side of town. That's crazy. Well, there's probably a dozen food banks, I don't know, but every time I look, every city has more than one food bank. But what you have to, if you're not a member, then what you want to do is go to find, F-I-N-D, help, H-E-L-P, .org, O-R-G, okay? Now, the person says it can never get anything. That's probably you never applied to anything. That's probably why you never knew where the applications were. Because if you go to Google, you'll never find anything. You can't go to Google and find things. You have to go your community. Your community is where the grants are, and not Google. Google is where capitalism is. And if you don't have money, you don't want to play the capitalism game. But the community game is everywhere, and it represents just half of what capitalism. Capitalism is 2/3 of our economy. The community game is 1/3 economy. So 1/3 is 2/3. So it's a third. I mean, it's half of the community of capitalism. So get out of Google and go to the capitalism society, and you start that. I mean, there's no one place like Google for capitalism, but there's a bunch you could start at, and it's really talking to people more. So where do you start talking to people for help? You go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code, and then put in what you need money for. Oh, Mr. Wilkes-Barre, Brian Reese, where'd you live, Brian? I think I told you my father's factory was on State Street way back in the, across the street from what used to be a railroad station, I think. And so you go there and you put in, say you need to pay rent. okay? And you put in rent, like for my zip code, the rent, there's 70 nonprofit organizations. That's part of the community. See, the community is nonprofit organizations and government offices and churches and things like that. That help you for free, that give you money for free, that give you services for free. Google doesn't do that. Google gives you everything for pay. So you have to pay to play in Google because Google wants money. Okay, so if you don't have money, you have to stay away from there otherwise. And also, there are some special people who are in the capitalism but give out grants, like us. Now, we have the rent grant is due tomorrow. On the 20th of every month, we give out, listen to this, $20,000 in rent grants. We give out $70,000 every month, and $20,000 on the 20th of the month goes to rent grants. So if you need money for rent and you're a member of lesgohelp.com, you could apply for the rent grant. Okay, and then on the 30th, you could apply for a free laptop. Then on the 4th, you could apply for $20,000 to $40,000 of free grants to spend on anything. It's $500 or $1,000 to spend on anything you want. And then on the 15th, we have car repair, and you can spend money on car repair there. Okay. So that's what's available. Let's see, I was from W Bay Heights section, New Market Street in the South Jersey now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember the Heights. Oh, that's cool. A blast from the past. Just my point. Your human humor aura 999. What does that mean? I was billed $99. Okay, if we misbilled you, that's a problem. We'll always refund anything we screw up. And you have to send an email to letsgohelp@gmail.com. A lot of people have trouble, like, don't know where to go after they sign up. Well, you have to go somewhere, and when you sign up for us, you get emails that tells you where to go. It doesn't say go to hell. It gives you the websites where GAR High School, yes, know it well. My father went to Coughlin High School, and I went to Kingston High School. It's called Wyoming Valley West or something like that now. But so you get that links, and that gets you into what we call Let's Go Help 2, because we used to be on Facebook. We're not there anymore. They kicked us off. These giant, companies, internet companies, just rule the world. And it's robots ruling everything. And not only they rule the world, they ruin the world. They took me off for no reason at all. I can't find out why. We talk and go to people, and it just goes around in circles. Mine went to Coughlin, as well as demoted coughing due to asbestos. Wow, that's amazing. And mine went to Coughlin. So, make sure you get that email and see the links, because it gives you free access to Let's Go Help 2. Okay, and that's where the action is. That's where all the members help other members get grants. And right now, there's live right on Let's Go Help 2. If you're a member, get over there, because that's more important than me, because they will help you one-on-one. Wow, not on Facebook. Wonder why I couldn't find you. Yep, they took us off, and I'll be goddamn. I mean, I must have been, they would say I'm not Matthew Lesko in my Facebook page, which was, I don't know, 20 years ago, probably. It just, you can't fight these monsters. So you just go somewhere else. Hard to type and drive. Yes, it is, Brian. You shouldn't do that. Make sure the Jersey cops are good. My dad was a Coughlin, and they demolished the school because the asbestos. Oh, that's what is it? Oh, okay. That makes sense, doesn't it? At least it didn't fall in the coal mines. Yeah, the link is there, and go over there and start asking questions. Join all the free stuff that we have there. You have to ask questions. It doesn't bounce off the page to give you the right place to fill out an application. You have to ask us and tell us what you're trying to get money for. then we collect and put together the sources for you to start with, okay? And that's important. That you start applying to the right places. Now, when you apply to a place, now here's the way to go about this, is not just fill out an application. No, you call. You always call first to make sure it's worthwhile for you to fill out an application. And that's what you have to do. If you don't do that, you're wasting time. So you call or email them some way personally to do it, and make sure you talk to somebody. And if you talk to them and they say, well, this is not for you, then you ask them where else to do. So that's why in rent, if you go in findhelp.org and put in rent, and you get 70 programs like you do where I live, you have to start calling as many as you can and ask them if you're eligible for them. And even if you're not eligible, it's good to call, because even if it's only for military and you're not military, you call anyway and say, hey, I'm not military, but I'm wondering if you know of any other places that give grants for people who aren't military. They're going to know. Yeah, they're going to know a lot better than I'll ever know, or you will ever know, or anybody else you ever know, because they're in that zip code where you are. They help people with rent problems every day, so they're going to run into all that stuff, a lot easier and better than you running into it. Yeah, and that's what's important to know, and that's how you use these things. You don't just look for a application to fill out. Thanks for all the hard work and your team do for people. Well, thank you, Andre. That's wonderful to hear. So let me go through the titles here. Free money for rent, Christmas, and to thrive in 25. Okay, now I want to give you this link. Okay, this link is, it's free.lesgo. Let me maybe write this down so people really see it, okay? free.lesgo.com/ and then free training. And that's all small letters. Free training is all small letters. Okay, see that? Let's see, we see that? Let's see if we see that on here. Yes, okay. free.lesgo.com/ and then free training. Now the free training is all small letters, so don't get confused and put capital like I did. It's easy to show the letters, okay? And it's important that you download that. That's a wonderful report I did and put together a number of items that anybody could use to get ahead in life next year, okay? There's a report on, let's see, okay. Okay, free gifts, Christmas, okay. It shows you all the Christmas programs there are and how to find Christmas toys and everything for Christmas from where you live, from the community organizations where you live. If you go to findhelp.org and put in Christmas, let's go, and I'll do it in my one, okay? Findhelp.org. You have to know how to spell help and org at the same time. Wow, it's a big challenge for me. I don't have the O-R-G. Okay, so I put in my zip code 20009. Okay, do that. And now, when I get there, up on the left-hand side, there's a little search bar, and I'm gonna put Christmas. See what they have, CHRISTMAS. Okay, Christmas. Okay, 70 organizations that help you. Christmas holiday services, okay. Capitol Hill, okay. The Fellowship meal, so that's just food. Sherman Avenue Core, these are a workshop, social interaction, and stuff. Foggy Bottom Food Pantry for Christmas. Angel Tree helps brighten the lives of countless children. So this is free toys and stuff like that for children. Support services, Toys for Tots. This is free uh, uh, toys for kids. Also, let me go back and put in toys. 53 organizations that give out free toys. You hear that? 53 organizations, 53 organizations in my zip code that give out free toys. 53 organizations. Wow. See, they weren't under Christmas. Custom cakes. You could also get a cake for your child. How do you like that? Care Packet, Wish Fulfillment Program, Wish Birthday Blast, Rock Solid. Say 53 organizations. You have low income or something like that, you kid, man, here, don't go shopping at Walmart, man, go here. That's what I mean. The community where you live has money and help for you, but we don't know that. And so we don't use it. Now, every rich kid in this country, their family knows how to use the government, and they get more money. And that's what really disturbs me. They'll probably figure out a way to get these too. I mean, every program, trying to find a, I have a chart that shows how much more the rich get than the poor. Even money for poor people, the rich are getting more. Like this, I told you about this grant earlier. This is for help to pay rent or utilities. So this is a utilities grant to help you pay less utilities. Now, and this was last year, $8 billion, but people making $100,000 to $100 million, that's the top 25%. They got 60% of that money. And people making less than $30,000 got next to nothing. They got nothing. That's for them, I think. That's what it is. But see, you can't say all the money is for, I make too much. No, there's $10 million people are getting $40,000 to fix up their house so they could cut their utilities. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, that's why you don't know what you don't know. And you're going to make assumptions about where the programs are, about where the grants are, and you'll go to Google and try to find them, and you won't. You'll just waste your time and your money, and in the bottom line, you'll get scammed, or you'll pay for something that you can't afford, and not solve your problem. So please don't use Google to get anything if you don't have money to pay. If you have money to pay and won't miss it if it doesn't work, then fine, you use Google. But if you don't, you can't. You have to use the community section of our country, and that's big. It's not like a little, tin can hiding somewhere. No, this is 30% of everything in America is coming from a community. And they give free money and free services, to solve your problems or to grow. Now, by the way, okay, we're giving grants for rent, and that's due tomorrow. You have to apply by tomorrow at midnight, the rent grant. So if you're not a member and want to apply for any of our grants, you have to join. It's $30 a month. You quit any time. It's easy. You turn it on and off yourself whenever you want to be a member or not a member. You don't even have to remember to be a member. You remember? and you just click on and off when you want to hang around and get help from us. And we have members. We have 12,000 members that help other members learn how to get grants from the government. Okay. It's still 1939. What's that? No, it's 1995. Is that the price you're talking about? Unknown man. I don't know. Okay. People are lazy. Yes, we all are. I'm lazy too. That's why you want to solve the problem, you can. Well, they're lazy because they don't know what to do and how to do it, so it sounds impossible to figure out. That's why we're here. That's why I was able to find to do it in a way that anybody could use it for only $20. I used to charge $20,000 for this and help millionaires become billionaires, and that's no fun because they don't even need the money. So I wanted to have a service where people who really needed that money And that's why, you know, that's what I'm doing now, and that's what this is. So we have people that are members helping other members. Wow, not on FB. Wondered why. Yeah, that's why, Patricia. My dad was a compliment. Great. Brian, Patricia. Yes, I see it. Thanks for all. Oh, thank you. You're nice to say that. Uh, but it's my mission. I mean, I'm 81. I don't know how much longer I got, but I'm sure I must have at least 10, 12 years if all goes well. And I'm going to spend every minute I can showing people what this country has to offer that nobody knows. I mean, this is a great country. Look, I could dress like a clown and walk around all day, and nobody puts me in jail. Close. Skip them comments. It was all of useless information. Well, you would get your money back if you want. If it was useless to you, I can't please everybody. I mean, I just know that these programs are real. Show me a program I tell you about that's not real, and then we could talk. But I'm just showing you real programs, whether you use them out or you think it's too hard to use. That's fine. You know, I could show you how to hit a baseball. Maybe you can't hit a baseball. It's not that you can't hit a baseball. I mean, not that baseballs can't be hit. You can't do it. It's not that people don't get grants. You're not getting a grant. That's all. There's millions of people getting this money every year, and it's just finding the right place to apply. That's the key. It's not how to file out an application. You never have to worry about filling out an application because there are only just a few pages of fill in the blanks, and that's it. That's it, right? So if you want to do something in 2025, you want to make a change in your life, you have no excuse if you learn what's there. You have too much debt and bills like that? Easy, easy. I mean, it's not going to be easy to, you don't snap your fingers, it's all gone. But the help is easy to get that process done. And you don't have to pay a nickel to get it done. You just have to start by going to hud.gov/counseling. Okay, you go to that website, you put in, again, your state, and you'll see all the programs that are free to help you get rid of debt and fix up your credit card. All free. Don't get caught, okay? And, you're looking at the wrong places, sure. You say it's not there because you're not looking in the right place. I'm sorry, but it's a big world out there. You have to know what you're looking at and where the stuff is that really helps you, where the community is. The community is not in Google. You have to find out where the community is or near. Okay, Amber put that up about HUD and counseling, okay, for members, okay? So that's easy. That is there. You need help with paying your bills in any kind, living expenses, then you go to findhelp.org. You don't have to give us $20 or whatever the heck it is. It's always $20. You don't have to give us $20. You go to findhelp.org and you put in your zip code and you'll see, what do you need money for? Rent, mortgage, whatever. And you have to start calling. You call people. You get them on the phone and call people. That's what it's all about. Here, I was reading the other day about a member who wrote me, and what did you do with that? Come on, Brian, what'd you do with that paper? Okay, here it is. Okay, now this is from a member, Jim Schwallenstecker. Wow. Okay, he said, I want to tell people in Illinois to call their HUD numbers for questions. I finally became proactive and called on Thursday, and I reached a call center. I was pleasantly surprised when I had a nice lady that took all the time I needed to get information about the 203K program. This is a grant to fix up your home. I totally understand why Mr. Lesko says to call. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have known about what this lady said there were grants. I was looking for help to make my bathroom safety. I wasn't even asking for grants. She went on to a great deal about the information available, and she emailed me a report so I could follow along with her instructions on how to get this money. If you live in Illinois, pick up your phone and they can help. She even told me that through November, you can get a grant for $35,000. And then on December 1st, the grants go up to $75,000, okay? And that's a real person doing this. Made a phone call, find out about it. Now, you may have to make a bunch of phone calls to find the right phone call to do it. But that doesn't mean it's not there. That means you just didn't find it, right? I mean, things don't come out of the sky because you wish them. No, you have to find them. And it takes effort. So if you're not willing to do the effort, you're right. It's not for you and you won't find it. But if you want to solve that problem, we show you how to do it and how the best available place to do that too. I can't guarantee you get the money. I can only guarantee that these are real programs that give out real money. And this is really truth. If you think I'm a scammer, go to letsgoscam.com. And there's more stuff like this, letsgoscam.com. Now, this is what's happening, next year. Okay, the amount of money that will be available next year is going to be $4.8 trillion. And that's more than $4.4 trillion for this year. So next year in 25, $4.8 trillion, which comes to an average of $18,700 per person, or $57,000 per family. That's how much they're giving out. And it's really to get rid of financial problems and to improve your life so you can make more money. That's what it's all about. That's what the programs are. Get rid of debt and get talent or whatever to make more money. You want to start a business, you want to get educated, things like that. It's all about making money and getting justice, things. And getting debt forgiven. There's a dozen programs in the government that forgive your debt. Get it forgiven. Everything from your taxes, to business loans. It's an amazing opportunity that we have in this country just because you live there. A lot of it doesn't even have to be a citizen, to use this stuff. You just have to be living here. And that's what's great about this country. But people don't know. They just know about the bad shit. Why? Because news is what's different. Media likes to tell you what's wrong. And a lot of things wrong in this country. A lot of things in the government is wrong. But a lot of things right, too. So you're just going to believe what's wrong and ignore what's right? Okay, you're welcome to do anything. This is America. But to me, it's a little stupid if you have things to do in life. If you don't have things to do, then fine. Just bitch about what everybody else is bitching about. Or do you want to do something of value? And you want to contribute more. That's what I think life is you and me giving as much as we can to everybody else in America. How do you give? How do you give? That's what I think we're here for. What are you here for? You here for to sit on the beach? No. You can. You got to recharge your batteries and to come back fighting again and helping people. The best thing to do for your heart, if you're worrying about heart disease, you go start helping people. That helps your heart more than anything else. I'm at the point now at 81. How many more people can I help before I die? Because that's what grows my heart, helping people. That's what the members do too. They've realized that too. For them to grow, and they could grow their heart every day by helping somebody else learn about something that will help them in life and give them money to do things that they really want to do in life. It's there. It's not easy, but it's there. You had mentioned the government experts that do research in just about anything. Where do you find? Well, yes, there's no simple way. What are you looking for an expert in? Yeah, that's how I made my first fortune in this business, was finding experts in the government that I'd get their information and sell it to Fortune 500 companies for thousands and thousands of dollars. I didn't spend a nickel on it. Just found who to call and got it all for free. Yeah, Michelangelo, what are you looking for expertise on? Yeah. Huh? Yeah, you start researching. Go to the library, various aspects of real estate. Okay, well, real estate is a local thing. So you want to go local. And it depends on what you want. I mean, you're looking for money. If I was a real estate, I'm looking for money, I would go to my county. Oh, somebody give me a little tip. Thank you. Pay for anything. Thank you. What is it? Thanks for the years of good vibes. Love your commercials growing up. Your advice helped so much, and I never paid for anything. Thank you. See, give me $5, $4.99. That's great. Whatever. I mean, helping you is the joy. I mean, at my age, I feel I'm not going to get stronger. I'm not going to get faster. I'm not going to get smarter. But I can love harder and learn how to love harder, because that's what grows your heart. And that's what makes you feel better. Meetup, yes, Amber, and meetup. Go to a real estate meetup, Michelangelo. That's another way to get this, a lot of information. But call HUD.gov counselors and talk to them too. HUD.gov/counseling, and find your local HUD counselor, so start learning about programs. And then go to the community development office in your county and you make an appointment with people. You just don't look at the website. No, that's not going to tell you anything. You have to make an appointment and call them and say, this is what I'm looking for. This is me. Is there anything here that maybe would be relevant for me? That's where you just ask stupid questions. And then you get the stupid answers maybe. That's okay. Then you go to the next place. You're the best, Matt. I loved your ads when I was in the night. Yeah, they worked very well back then. I'm from India. I need money. Well, unless you're here, it's not going to be much for you. Eric the Aviator. I need to find money for a senior who needs a new roof. Okay, lots of money for that, Eric. What I would do is go to findhelp.org, put in your zip code, and then put in home repair, and you'll see 20, 30, 40 organizations that do free home repair in almost anything. Then what you want to do is call your local area office on aging. That's 800-677-1116. 800-677-1116. You call them up, tell them you're taking care of your dad or whatever the situation was, or if you're the senior and that you need home repair. They'll help you do that too. But you can't rely on one person that's going to solve your problem. You keep looking, and they say, yeah, okay, I'll get back to you. No, you just keep looking. You want to find 3 or 4 people that will solve your problem, because they're all going to be some form of, oh, no, we can't. Oh, yeah, we thought so, but not. You don't bet the farm on anything anybody says. The only thing you can bet on when you have the money in your hand. And so you keep looking for people until you get money in your hand. And that's how you play that game. Nobody could guarantee. If you're a musician and you're talented, audition and get that skill. Oh yeah, find out. Yeah, that's it. Meetup, community development office. That's right. All right, Mac. Thank you. And meetup.com. That's where you find meetups. Meetup.com. Yeah, there's a lot of real estate investors. So that money is going out in 2025. Now you could look for it and find it, or forget it and do something else in life. Life is full of options, and what you do determines your option. It's for college. Check the departments that deal with music majors and see what's upcoming funding. Yes, colleges now have so much money for grants at the colleges. So call the colleges all the time and try to find at their financial aid office. Make an appointment at the financial aid office. Always do that, okay? You want to make an appointment at the financial aid office, because you get to know them and check in with them regularly. Anything new. Like I give a grant at a local community college. I got to beat on them to give the money away. And the bureaucrats are tied up with something. Who the heck knows? Okay, so we got, before I leave, you have to apply to our rent grant by tomorrow night. Okay, tomorrow, the 20th, midnight is when we close the rent grant money. So we get a $500 to help you pay rent, and we give you out $20,000. Okay, so that's done. Then, another $5. Thank you, Eric. You want to do that. You want to download this report I mean, there's great job training stuff in there. There's so much stuff. Get this report, please. It's free. It has a lot of my research. I've been studying this 50 years now. So I know this stuff, I feel, better than anybody else. But not on everything, but as a general sense. And that's free.lesko.com and then slash free dash training. free.lesko.com slash free dash training. Free dash training is all small letters. So get in there and download that report. It has all the phone numbers and websites and everything for you to follow up on all that stuff. I mean, there's like 10 items in there, everything from home repair to weatherizing your home, to making energy more efficient, to getting Christmas gifts. We got lots of Christmas stuff in there. A lot of job training too in there. And that's very important nowadays because, see, you could get trained in a couple of months to get a decent career, and they even pay you to get trained. Every program is different, so that's why you have to go locally and find out what's available where you live, because it's different in every state. So you got to find out what's in your state. And if you're a member, don't forget to attend our workshops that are free. That's where you get one-on-one help from other members that have got this money, and they show you how they got it. And that's, I think, the best thing we have. We've got about 12,000 members that are helping each other get grants. So let us help you too. And we have our own grants. We have 4 of them every day. And then we have a ton of reports and information and everything. And then we have a question corner where you can ask one question and get help, okay? So let me go, guys, and I will talk to you soon.